Let me preface this by saying you can start over as many times as you need to. There is no black and white. It has to be perfect. Only way to get things done, okay? That you can fail today and wake up tomorrow and start again. Long time no see. I know. I have been away. And I know you're like, Brandy, you really haven't posted that much on here, and I know that too. But we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions. One of my goals for 2025 is to be more consistent on YouTube. So here we are. First, let's make a coffee, then we'll talk all things resolutions, planning 2025, why I love starting early, why I think it's important that you start a vision board. I'm going to talk about how to not lose that momentum. The New Year's resolution hype is gone. It's a marathon, not a race. Let's make this coffee. Everything's fine. Okay, now that we have our cup of coffee, I want to talk business because your life matters, your goals matter, and the only way your goals are going to come true is if you actually set aside the time to make it happen. Hi, everyone. So like I said, we're going to go over things, New Year's resolutions, why I love them, why I think they're important, why I think you should start now, what we can do to stay on track. First things first, I painted this cup. And I know that you're going to say this isn't a work of art, but it is, okay? I've moved. This is totally different. I'm basically restarting in my 30s, and it's going to be a journey. It's going to take some getting used to, but there's nothing that I can't overcome, and I know that God is working for me. I'm going to start using YouTube as more of like a diary, more of like a visual diary, if you will. Talking to myself, talking to you, mostly talking to myself. With doing so, I can inspire myself and inspire you to just not give up, keep going, and life is a journey. So I'm gonna start using YouTube more as like a visual diary, more as a visual journal, to inspire myself, to inspire someone, mostly talking to myself and keeping me accountable for the things I want to do in 2025. It's December 20th, and I feel like with the new year coming, that brings a different kind of energy, and I want us to take advantage of that. That's if you're wanting to change. If you are okay with being where you are, and you're okay with being stagnant, and you're okay with how you live, perfect. Disregard, okay? Videos for us that want to continue to achieve more, to change our current narrative, to just get things that we've always wanted, or to be the person we've always wanted to be. So I am by no means perfect. I am a continued work in progress. So take what I say with a grain of salt. I can say that, where I am today is not where I started. So I feel like my story, and maybe I'll dive into that in another video, but I feel like where I started in my story, I was just set up to fail, okay? So here I am not failing, and I want to make sure you don't fail either. Let me preface this by saying you can start over as many times as you need to. There is no black and white. It has to be perfect. Only way to get things done, okay? That you can fail today and wake up tomorrow and start again. I recently just did 75 hard, and I did it 75 my way, okay? So I made sure that I allowed myself grace. I made sure that I wasn't holding myself to a certain standard because I have a lot on my plate. I am a mom. I'm a night shift nurse. Just recently moved. So I had a lot going on within these 75 days. So I didn't want to make it all or nothing because I'm not a failure for trying. In my head, I'm only a failure if I don't try. So many times during this 75 hard, I did not do the things that I set out to do. I still consider myself succeeding in my 75 hard journey because I gained better habits. I overall became better, and that was the goal. It wasn't to just make sure I did task lists. I'm human and I'm a girl. So I have to allow myself the space needed for if life gets crazy, right? Because like I said, I am a mom. I do work night shift. But at the end of the day, I did hold myself accountable, and most days I was able to complete the things I set out to do. Built better habits and reached my end goal. But please let me hold your hand when I say this. Not perfect. You are not perfect. Therefore, nothing we do is going to be perfect. Waiting for the right time to start. You're waiting for everything to be perfect. Please, it will never be perfect, and you just have to start. Tip before we get into this, keep staying the course and allow yourself grace. Staying the course and you will get to where you want to be, I promise. Each year I say I'm going to get better, and each year I get better. Funny how that works, right? But it's not because I'm just saying that I'm going to get better. I'm actually making a plan executing, and therefore getting better. How do I do this? Each year I create a vision board. Here I create a vision board. I put that vision board everywhere. It's on my phone, it's on my computer, it's on my iPad. Why? Brandy, why do you put it everywhere? Because it's so important that every day you look at it. It's important to look at your goals every day. Me, I look at my phone, my iPad, and my computer every day. There's no way I cannot see my vision board. Here's what you're gonna do. Start now. You're saying, but why start now? It's not the New Year's. I know. You're gearing your mind up. You're gearing your mind up for the change. You're getting your mind in, you're getting everything rolling. You're getting your mind rolling to do the things you said you were gonna do. So this is not the time to pig out. It's not the time to go all out on the holiday season because you know you're going to be starting over soon. Because come January 1st, you're just going to have to make up all that. You're going to gain weight, you're going to build unhealthy habits, and you're going to shock your brain come January 1st, and you're not going to succeed. Setting yourself up to fail by not preparing now. You don't have to be perfect right now. I'm probably going to say that 100 times in this video, but you're going to start thinking in the way that your 2025 self is wanting to think. You don't have to go full force. Just be mindful. We're just being mindful. We're just doing our best, but we're not going crazy. This is not the time to go crazy. First things first, setting your 2025 goals, you're going to start with a plan. Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. Okay? Remember that. Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna plan. Create a vision board, whether you make it online and put it as your wallpaper, or you get a poster board, print out pictures, do it like that. You can even go to Pinterest and just create a board and look at that every so often. But I want you to be mindful because the more you see it, the more it's going to be in your brain, the more subconsciously you're going to think those thoughts, okay? I am not a neuroscientist, but I feel like I've listened to enough podcasts to know that when you see it and you think it, you become it, okay? You're going to start using your calendar. You are not going to stop using that calendar. That calendar is going to be your BFF. That's your girl, okay? You're going to plan the things that you want to do. So you're going to plan your workout, plan chill time. You're going to plan family, hangout time. You're going to plan all of those things. Does it have to be to the T? No. But I want you to know that you have time to work and time to rest and have fun. We're not just going 100% all of the time because that's going to burn you out. You want to give 100 and then rest at 100. Whatever you're doing at that time, you're going to give that your full attention. Never give yourself 2 chill days in a row, okay? If you're allowing yourself a chill day, tomorrow you need to hit the gym. If you know tomorrow is going to be a chill day, then today you need to hit the gym. Because once you do it once and then you do it twice, the third time it's just too easy to do. So if you chill the first 2 days, the third days it's going to be so easy to chill. And next thing you know, you're going to wonder why you're still in the same spot. Because you took too many chill days. I also like to set myself up for little challenges. When you do your challenge, make sure you're starting it at a little bit more than you think you can do. New to working out, give yourself a 7-day challenge of just working out. And then bump that up. Do a 7-day, 21-day, 60-day, 90-day challenge. And that can be with anything. It can be walking more. It can be drinking more water. So every day for the next 21 days, I'm going to drink 3 cups of water a day. That's a bad example. So next 21 days, every day, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to do 10 push-ups. For the next 30 days, I'm going to make sure I'm taking 10,000 steps. Start with small steps and then increase it. You are to run a half marathon this year and you've never run a mile. Don't make that your goal. Make the mile your goal and then bump it up. Small steps lead to the big picture, okay? I also like to do weekly check-ins. I like to do them on Sundays. Sundays is usually my reset day, my prep day, my plan day. Sundays are my day. I check in. I just want to see what I did good this week, what I could have done better this week. Literally, it's like I work out every day I said I would this week, yes or no? Did I drink enough water every day this week, yes or no? Did I get my 7 to 8 hours of sleep each day, yes or no? Okay, and you're going to be able to visually see like, damn, this week I did not do anything I said I was going to do. How can I plan better to make next week better? And then at the end of the month, I like to do a big review because if I need to change the course to get to the big goal, that's what I'm going to do. So if life is too crazy and I've set my goal too big and life is just too much, I can figure out another way to get to the big goal. My end goal doesn't change, but my direction or my route changes. Make sure I'm not burning myself out and I'm not too much, because that is also a big flaw of mine. I will try to do too much, okay? Try to do too much, and I will sacrifice and things like that, but in turn I'm jeopardizing my progress, because you need all of these things. You see where I'm going with this? So I do a monthly check-in, and this is just my preference. You do what works for you, but I like to do a weekly and a monthly check-in. All these check-ins, I'm just briefly reviewing my fitness goals, my finance goals, and my any other personal goals I have set for myself. And it does not take long. It does not take long. If you are track day and kind of being mindful and planning, comes to the check-in, it's not going to take long. Just to review, we're going to make sure we're planning our goals, our check-ins, and doing a big review to make sure we're staying on course. Let's change gears a little bit. Let's look at my 2024 vision board and see what I accomplished, okay? Just to touch base on a few. I have gotten better with my calisthenics, but this year I focused mostly on running my half marathon, and I did not devote as much time to my calisthenics journey as I would have liked. So that is a goal going into 2025, is to get more in tune with my calisthenics. So that is going to go on my 25 board again, but I have been able to improve. So we'll take that, but we are going to continue to put that on our board. I was able to run a half marathon, which I'm so excited about. I ran it in 2 hours and 46 minutes. So another thing I want to do this year is run another half marathon and try to PR. Is it really a PR if I've only done 2? Yes, because I just want to beat my time. I have a running background, but who I say I am, and I am the things I do, so I run, therefore I'm a runner. I understand if you think my half marathon time is slow, but I will also be going on my vision board. So we're basically taking everything and just advancing it up another level. Managing my finances better. I think I got a real good hold on my finances the last 6 months of the year. So I want to take that and take the knowledge and the momentum and continue to grow that in 2025. I did travel. I have been eating more mindfully, but I could do better. Gotten in my word a lot more, and I am proud of that, but I want to continue to grow that. I am now in a relationship. But we won't say too much about that. Did end up moving into my new spot, as we talked about. Not one to thing. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I know, and I feel like I can say it's backed by science. Vision boards work. I'd like to give you a challenge and just try a vision board. Try it. Actually try it. Put it where you can see it. Work towards it, and let's just see how you do. Please tell me some of your 2025 goals. I would love to see it. I love to be a part of goal setting. I am a chronic goal setter. I'm a chronic goal setter. Goal digger, but a goal setter. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for hanging around, talking about 25 planning, boards, all that good stuff. I wish you nothing but love and success in 2025. I enjoy YouTube, and I want to continue to make YouTube videos. Just bear with me as I find my footing here on YouTube. Recording, I love editing, and I love being able to help others. So hopefully you found this helpful in planning your 2025 goals. If you have any comments, ideas, suggestions about how I can plan better, anything like that, please let me know. Again, thank you for joining me on this week's video, and I will see you next week. And yeah, I said I would see you next week. You hear that? I'm making myself accountable, and you should hold me accountable too. I will see you next week.